This is One on One. Here there are two guys who know basketball and leadership. Jonathan Peña is head coach. Chris Christiansen, coach Emeritus, I can get that out. Don't edit that, keep that in. Berkeley College, New York men's basketball team. How you doing, guys?
We're doing great.
Well,
Thanks.
So what's the story with you, Chris? 23 years ago, you were a professor at Berkeley. What happened?
Well, I started at Berkeley 23 years ago, and when I got into the school, I noticed that they didn't have an athletics program. So being the person that I am, I just decided I wanted to have a program, and I started getting groups of guys in the school into basketball, and we started the program.
Were these scholar athletes, or excuse me, these like athletes who their whole lives? What?
No, in the beginning they were just students that came to the school. They had no idea that
They were students.
Yeah, they had
academics was their focus.
Yep, and they had no idea that there was going to be a program. And I just went around and picked people based on height, and got them involved.
Yeah.
And you know, we basically went to local games and played and got beaten badly, but started to get exposure. And eventually I got into, you know, some colleges, playing against them. And before you know it, we're here.
You're in the game.
Yeah.
And this guy, so you wind up playing for him when?
I did. 06 to 09, 2006, 2009.
You didn't do it based on height, because he's about, what, I don't know, 5'10".
Yeah, I don't know what he saw. It was definitely not height.
So he's clearly you're a point guard.
He was a point guard.
You can see the whole court, right? You can shoot.
Absolutely.
You could also set other guys up.
There you
Where'd
go.
you learn to play ball?
It was mostly in the street.
Where'd you grow
up? Grew up in Brooklyn. I moved from the Dominican Republic when I was 10 years old to New York.
In Brooklyn, did they play basketball there?
They do. They tend to be pretty good out there.
They sure do. They sure do. So you wind up playing for him.
Yes.
So then where's the thing where you become a coach? And he's the emeritus. How's that happen?
So once I'd finished last season in 2009, Coach Chris and Sean, who was an assistant coach back then, who also graduated from Berkeley, they asked me to stay around, help out, do some player development with our guards. And what is it, 8 years after?
Mm-hmm. This is the 9th year.
That's the 9th year coming up.
So the young men you have now, by the way, Berkeley's been a long time partner with ours for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly, we do a lot of veterans programming with them. But I got to ask you something, because I know Berkeley pretty well. Are you turning? Okay, you got athletics, you got academics, and you got leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all three?
Yes.
How do you do that?
It's not easy. It's not easy. I just think that there's such a close tie between them. I mean, as a coach and as with our staff, it's all about leading people to where they need to be, and it ties very closely. So
here's the question: all about winning? Yes or no?
In life, it's
Translate that.
So basketball is just a piece of it, right? It's all about where we use the term destination, right? We don't use the term winning championship. We use the term destination. Where do we want to go? And it's the same thing in your life. Where do you want to be 5, 10 years from now? What's your ultimate goal? So it's all about that, right? And we enforce winning to make our guys understand that if you work hard and you do things the right way, eventually you will win.
What do they walk away with in terms of life skills?
Well, from the academic side, they walk away with a degree that opens up doors for them.
It's a big deal.
And this is what I believe in. I always preach academics first. And the idea there is that if you are lucky enough to go overseas when you graduate, and by accident you get hurt, they send you back. Okay?
Right.
And if you don't have a degree, what are you going to do? So I preach this tremendously. I
Focus on academics.
Yeah, and this is what Berkeley does. This is our mission to
Kevin
empower.
Looney, chairman, and I talk about this all the time. By the way, he's a Met fan. You know that, right? Yes.
Yes.
That's a different story. I'm a Yankee guy, but I got to ask you, in terms of the team, you got teamwork. You've got supporting your colleagues when they're down. You've got the ability to be motivated when you're tired, exhausted. I mean, a lot of this is not really basketball. A lot of this is life, no? Am I making too much of that?
No, you're right. It is life. It is everyday life, and you know we talk to our guys. It's not just about you. It's you got to sacrifice the way that you feel, the bad things that happen throughout the day, sometimes the bad decisions that you make or the wrong situation that you're in.
That you have to own?
That you have to own. You have to own it.
Take responsibility?
Absolutely. But you also got to make sure that you take the right steps, not just for you, but those around you, your teammates, to make sure that eventually we'll all get to that destination, right?
You've seen some of your players walk across or be in that graduation line and receive that diploma, right? What's it like for you?
It's amazing. It's amazing. And one, because there are times throughout the years that they might feel they will never get there, right? And seeing that reward from all of that hard work that have done is the most beautiful things that you can experience as a coach.
You ever cry during this?
Yes. I don't like people to see it, but I do. And I have to tell you that I lead the faculty down the graduation line. And I do it for two reasons. Number one, because I love the responsibility. But number two, I get to sit right by the stage where they come down. And when you see them holding the degree and I get the hug, there's one or two tears in there saying to myself, wow, we made it.
It's personal.
We made it. It's very personal. Very personal.
Personal? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, because if you understand what these young men do every day, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, they go to school in the morning.
Yeah.
They have part-time jobs in the afternoon. They practice from 8:30 to 10:30 at night, not even in our own place. We have to go downtown. And this is every day.
Downtown Manhattan?
Yeah. And this is every day, Steve. Every day.
Who's at the Weather Channel?
I am.
What are you doing there?
I am the CRM manager.
CR meaning customer?
Relationship management system.
Oh, relationship, okay. So you're doing well.
I am, but it's all with the foundation, right? It's all based on what, obviously Berkeley was able to do for me with the foundation that Coach Gill has built there. Oh, big time, yes.
Big time.
Absolutely.
All right, real quick, not that winning matters. Next season, tell me what happens. Come on, I got 15 seconds left. Tell me what happens.
Hopefully we're able to reach that final destination one more time.
I have a perfect answer for you.
Go!
5th in a row.
5th in a row? Mm-hmm. What do you mean?
We've won 4 national champions in a row.
Championship, yeah.
I thought you said winning didn't matter.
I didn't say that.
Great job, guys.
Steve, very nice to meet you.
Same here.
Very nice to meet
Pleasure.
you. Thank you so
Well,
much.
appreciate it. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Catch you next time. I knew you were a point guard.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by the New Jersey Education Association, New Jersey Sharing Network, RWJ Barnabas Health, the Russell Berry Foundation, NJ Best, the New Jersey Office of the Insurance Fraud Prosecutor, and by Verizon. Promotional support provided by the New Jersey Business and Industry Association and by Jaffe Communications. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.